Hey Picture Perfect people, welcome back to our channel for an update on what is happening in November. You may notice something different, that we have this air of sophistication and success, and that might be because we have officially hit 1,000 subscribers. Go Picture Perfect, yeah, you're the best one. Now, don't be too intimidated. We are still just your humble neighborhood turf management professionals, but we are very, very excited and honored about this accomplishment because in the realm of YouTube, 1,000 subscribers is kind of that landmark where you're officially recognized as a legitimate provider of valuable content. So, because we would not have accomplished this without viewers like you, please, if you haven't done so, be sure to subscribe so that all of a sudden we don't slide backwards. That's like the worst case scenario in terms of anything like this. But also, we are officially doing a big 1,000 subscriber giveaway of PPLM swag to a mega number of viewers like you. All you have to do to enter this is be a subscriber and comment below on this video to be entered into a drawing for things like hats, t-shirts, stickers, frisbees, a bunch of different giveaways that we have in store for you. This is such a big deal that the sun has come out to light up how great of an opportunity this is if you want anything picture perfect. So like I said, be sure to comment on this video, tell us congratulations, and tell us a fun fact about yourself or your lawn. That's all you have to do. We just want to get to know more about you so that you can get to know more about us. We'll be announcing the winners of our 1,000 subscriber sweepstakes later this month in another video, so stay tuned and stay up to date on our videos to make sure that you're able to know whether or not you win and on further instructions to contact us so that we know how to get you your prize. To try to keep you interested in this video, I'm going to pepper it with a few Halloween themed jokes since technically this video is being published on Halloween. These jokes will be amazing, such as, why don't ghosts like rain on Halloween? It dampens their spirits. So now that I've gotten it out of the way with the content that you're most interested in, because hey, who doesn't love free stuff, let's dive into what is next at Picture Perfect for November. As you might have guessed, aeration and seeding is completely done at this point. It's cooling off. Everybody who's had the service is seeing their seed grow in to some extent because of how difficult earlier this fall was, especially in September when we had the 5th hottest and 5th driest weather for that month on record. And that's literally a 100-year-old record. It's been slow. It's been a tough season, which I know you guys hear from us a lot. Oh, it's been a tough season. But it really has been, and each season is a different kind of tough, so bear with us in terms of that. But for the most part, you should be seeing at this point a good amount of germination and growth from your baby seed. If you're not, and if it's in a specific part of the yard or a large part of the yard, or if it's the whole yard, let us know. 9 times out of 10 at this point, any of the properties I'm seeing that are having delayed germination or limited development, it's largely due to a difference in watering. Either the irrigation system has a section where it doesn't line up quite right, and so it's not getting nearly as much water right in that spot as it should, or it's a complete section that doesn't have an in-ground system, so you're having to, if anything, do the above ground kind of fans that we've talked about when we discussed how to water during the summer. And in a lot of situations that is a lot harder to manage and it just doesn't quite cut it. So let us know if you're seeing anything less than satisfactory in terms of that germination and that result, because we want to keep track of where things are and see if there's anything that we can do to improve those results before everything goes dormant for the winter. As we move away from aeration and seeding, we're moving into the next round of fertilizer. We're back to just standard fertilizer services, and this is our winterizer application. So it's the treatment that is really focused on putting down the nutrients that your grass is going to need to feed on as it goes dormant for the winter and does a lot of root development. We're going to have a video coming up in the next week or so that's going to talk a lot more about that specifically, but if you have any questions about that application, be sure to let us know. On the maintenance side of things, mowing is pretty much wrapping up for both the services that we provide as well as for the mowing that you are doing at home. Things should be coming to a close. You probably probably don't need to be mowing on a weekly basis anymore. Usually after aeration and seeding, especially if you had your aeration and seeding done late September or into October, you're only mowing 2 or 3 times before that grass stops growing and goes dormant for the winter. Our content is going to be transitioning into a few topics that involve your fescue lawn in the winter and what exactly fescue dormancy during the winter looks like, how it behaves, and what kind of weeds you might see starting to come up, especially if you had core aeration done. By the way, what do you get when you divide the circumference of a pumpkin by its diameter? Pumpkin pie! Outside of the services that we perform in November, there are a couple of things in our office that are important to keep in mind, since this is when we typically shut down for the biggest duration to give everybody time to spend time with their families. The entire PPLM office and staff completely shuts down for the entire week of Thanksgiving. So if there's anything that you have concerns about with your lawn or questions on, be sure to reach out to us ahead of time if at all possible, since we will not be able to respond to emails, phone calls, or anything else during that time. The week after Thanksgiving is when we will have limited operations in terms of typical services, but a large part of our leadership team will be on a retreat basically to kind of iron things out going into winter and for 2020, so we may not be able to get one of our owners on the field if you have a concern at that point. So again, if you have any kind of questions, be sure to reach out to us before the week of Thanksgiving if you can. Otherwise it may be December before we're able to really put eyes on anything. And that pretty much wraps up, get it, like a mummy? What's next for your lawn in November? It's a good time to be doing post-seeding fertilizer as well as to slow down on the mowing and transition into leaf services. Be sure to check out the couple of videos that we've done all about leaves so that you know the best way to handle those as they begin to fall. And be sure to comment below so that you have a chance to enter our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Again, I'm completely serious that you guys who have subscribed are going to be at the top of our list of things that we're thankful for this Thanksgiving. And from our family to yours, we hope that you have a safe and happy holiday season. Which plant loves Halloween the most? Bamboo! Horrible! Thanks again for watching, and I hope that you have a picture perfect day.